Hi, English learners. This is Wordy Wise, Book 9. But we are going to talk about Lesson 1. Okay? I have the second edition, but you can get the third edition now. Okay? It's the same words, but a little bit nicer. Okay? A little bit bigger words and that kind of stuff. So, okay. In this video, I want to do two things. Okay? I want to introduce the words to you, and I will tell you how to use them in a sentence, okay? But before that, I want to pronounce the words, okay? You need to say these words properly. So, at home, please look at these words with me, okay? So, get ready. Number one. Number one is bewail, bewail. Number two is destitute, destitute. Detract, detract. Emancipate, emancipate. Extol, extol. Flamboyant, flamboyant. Impetus, impetus. Insuperable, insuperable. And intermittent, intermittent. Okay? Okay, go to the back page, please. Page 2. Page 2. The first word is maxim. Maxim. Obligatory. Obligatory. Now in here, be careful with the G. It's a G. Okay, I'll tell you why later, okay? Obligatory. Plum. Plum. The B is quiet. This is not a fruit, okay? Plum. Plum. Vagabond. Vagabond. Visage. Visage. And wheedle. Wheedle. Good job. Okay. One more time. Let's look at this real quick. Bewail, destitute, detract, emancipate, extol, flamboyant, impetus, insuperable, intermittent, maxim, obligatory, plum, vagabond, visage, and wheedle. Okay? Good. Now, get a pencil. Get a pencil, and we're going to write these, okay? I should say right now that if you need any help, please put it in the comment box below, okay? And we can talk about it, okay? Number one is bewail, bewail, okay? So bewail means you basically are really regretful about something or maybe very sad, okay? So you can bewail, bewail something. So, maybe your car is parked outside and someone hit your car. You're like, Mom, my car, my favorite car. You say, Darrell bewailed the destruction of his car. Okay, we have to have it with the, okay? Many times, many times. If your dog dies, you say, he bewailed or she bewailed the death of her dog. Okay, the death of her dog. So we have to have it with the word the. Okay, so bewailed, like very angry. Okay, or very sad, very negative emotion. Okay, and if you're sad, bewailing will be like crying and crying loudly. Okay, so bewail. Don't bewail your homework. Okay, don't bewail the assignment of your homework. Okay, and don't bewail the giving of your tests. Okay, students. Number two is destitute. Destitute. Destitute, it means that you're usually very poor. Sometimes it means you will have no house. Okay, so you can already see that this list of vocabulary words is a little bit sad. Okay, the story later in Wordy Wise book is not the happiest story. Okay, so destitute. Destitute means you have no house. Okay, if we just say he is destitute. Maybe it means no house, no money, that kind of place, that kind of thing, okay? Now, if we say more words, you can have a different meaning for destitute. You can say, maybe, we are destitute of ideas, okay? It means we have no ideas. We completely lack it. What should we do? What should we do? Maybe it's a boring day, and the TV's broken, and there's rain outside, so you can't go to the park, you can't watch TV, you have no homework. What can we do? Oh, we're destitute of ideas, okay? The next word is detract. Detract. Here we go. Oh, Always have to fold these things. Okay. Detract. Detract. Okay. We say detract. It means it makes the value less. It diminishes things. You know, if you have the Mona Lisa, but I get my marker, and I draw a big nose on the Mona Lisa. We'll say Darrell's nose detracted from the painting. Okay, it means the painting is not as good anymore. Okay, maybe you have some furniture and you have a beautiful sofa and you have a beautiful chair and you have a nice new TV and good bookshelves, and then you have a lamp, an ugly lamp, and a lamp that was 40 years ago, and maybe 40 years ago is ugly then. Okay, and we'll say that lamp detracts from the room. Okay, it means the room would be nicer if the lamp was gone. Okay, so detract. Now, if I am a detractor, usually someone who is against something. Okay, so maybe I work in an office and everyone says we need to move our office. We need the new building downtown. We need to move it. But I'm like, no, I want to stay here. I am the detractor. I am someone who's against that plan. Okay, detract from something. Okay, so detract, detractor. Next word, emancipate. Emancipate means give freedom to somebody. Okay, so there's a very famous story by Kate Chopin. Okay, where a wife has an okay life, and then she finds out her husband is dead. And she should be sad. All of her friends and family are in her house, and she goes up the stairs and she starts crying. And she is sad, but then she starts thinking about her freedom. No more washing her husband's clothes. No more cooking her husband's dinners. She can do whatever she wants. She can go shopping. She can have a new life. She can find a job if she wants. She felt emancipated. Okay, it means it felt like she had freedom. Freedom. Okay. Abraham Lincoln emancipated the slaves. Okay, Abraham Lincoln wrote a very famous speech. Okay, it's called the Emancipation Declaration. It means that people are free. It doesn't matter if you're a black person or a white person. You're free. Okay, so this is called Emancipation Proclamation. Proclaim. Okay, so it's out loud. So emancipate, give freedom. Emancipation, the freedom. Okay, the freedom that you got. So emancipate, emancipation. Good, remember it. Extol. Extol. It means you kind of saying something very loud. That's great. And that's wonderful. And that's fantastic. I'm extolling many things, okay? I'm saying they're great. I'm telling everybody it's great. Go see that movie. Go see that movie. It's wonderful. Darrell extolled the movie. Okay? Now, we say the movie, but we can also talk about other things. Darrell extolled the excitement of the movie. Okay, so extolling something means saying how wonderful it is. Okay, if you get 100% on this test, your parents will extol your score. Okay, they'll say how great it is. Okay, yeah, good. Maybe on a TV commercial, the commercial will extol the value of the medicine. Okay, there's like, buy our medicine. You have a headache? Take the medicine. Gone. Our medicine is wonderful. The commercial extolled the value of the medicine. Okay, you can also just say the commercial extolled the medicine. That's okay too. Okay, but you can also talk about what part of the medicine, the value, the quickness. The commercial extolled the quickness of the medicine, like this. Okay. Flamboyant. Flamboyant means that someone dresses in a way, and if you see that person, you're like, whoa, that person. Okay, maybe you see someone with pink hair and they've got rings on all the fingers and they've got earrings, and here, and they wear a jacket with just feathers everywhere. We say, woo, that person is very flamboyant. Flamboyant. Okay. If you know a rock star called Elton John, he plays the piano. He's got lots of great songs. So if you look up Elton John, he many times is very flamboyant, okay? His clothes, he'll wear like big glasses and funny hats and stuff like that. We'll say he's very flamboyant, okay? And you can also have an adverb, okay? You say, he dresses flamboyantly. Ly, okay? So he is flamboyant. He dresses flamboyantly. Okay? So remember the difference. Adverb, adjective, okay? He is flamboyant, adjective. He dresses, about the verb. He dresses flamboyantly, adverb, okay? Grammar. We all love it. Impetus. Impetus. Impetus is the reason why you do something, okay? Probably you're studying English because your parents told you, study English. Your impetus is your parents, okay? The reason something happens. Now, if you want to put impetus at the start of a sentence, we'll say the impetus for Darrell's decision. Maybe I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. That neighbor is too loud. And that neighbor always takes my stuff. And that neighbor, his dog is always barking. I'm moving. The impetus for Darrell's move is his bad neighbors. That's why I'm moving. Okay, the impetus. Maybe you want to be a doctor? And why? Why be a doctor? You want to help people. Okay, the impetus for being a doctor is helping people. Okay, so this is an impetus. There's another sentence too. We say gave impetus to something. Okay, so we often will see it with word gave. Like the earthquake gave many people impetus to donate blood. Okay, there's a lot of people in the hospital and they need blood. So this gave impetus to people to give blood, like this. Okay, insuperable means wonderful, great, so strong you can't do it. If you say that soccer team is insuperable, it means nobody can beat them. They are so super, no one's gonna do it. Okay, no one can possibly beat them. They are insuperable. Okay, this super here means that no one can pass them. No one can go above them. Okay, it's impossible. If I'm insuperable anything, maybe it's vocabulary. Okay, Darrell's vocabulary is insuperable. It means no one can beat my vocabulary. That's not true. But anyways, that's the only thing maybe I'll be able to say insuperable for me. Okay, intermittent. Intermittent, the last word on this page. Intermittent means that something starts and stops, okay? Maybe I'm watching TV, but I'm also reading a book. And then I'm reading. Ooh, TV, exciting. Reading. Oh, TV looks good. I'm reading intermittently, okay? This word is often used for rain or snow. We'll say it snowed intermittently. Adverb. The snow was intermittent. Adjective, okay? Intermittent, intermittently. Flamboyant, flamboyantly. Okay, good. You made it to the back page. Maxim. Maxim is a word, like we say the word a saying or idiom or an adage. All of these words kind of are very specific. They're all kinds of, well, idiom's not, but they're all kind of advice, okay? So like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Basically it's saying to you, eat healthy. If you eat healthy, you won't be sick. Or a watched pot never boils. Okay, so if you're watching the pot, the water will never boil. This one is more telling us to be patient, okay? So do our stuff patiently, okay? Just the water will boil, do other things, okay? You don't need to look at the water, Be patient is what it's saying. This is a maxim, okay? And in the book, the maxim is haste makes waste. The meaning here is if you go fast, haste, you're going to waste things, okay? Maybe I want to cut a picture, but I'm like, oh, cut. But I cut so fast that it's ugly. Now I have to do it a second time and a third time. And so because I did it fast, hastily, I have to do it a second time. And really, I'm just wasting paper and wasting my time. If I do it medium speed, the first time, it'll be perfect. So haste makes waste, like this, okay? If you're cooking something and you're cooking fast, and then you break an egg on the floor, then you're like, oh, no, you should slow down. Haste makes waste. This is a maxim. little tiny words, little short thing, but they have advice for us. Okay. Obligatory. Obligatory means something you have to do. Okay. Obligatory. It's obligatory to do your homework. Okay. Obligatory. Here's obligatory. Okay. Now, obligatory is an adjective. It says right there, adjective. Now, oblige, O-B-L-I-G-E, oblige. This is a word. It can be a verb. Okay, and it means you have to do something. Okay, you have an obligation. Another noun. Okay, so you have an obligation to do something. I am obliged to help my mom. Okay, it means I must do it. Students, it is obligatory to study. Something you must do. Okay. Maybe you have a new job, and they say, "Oh, you have to take typing training," and you say, "No. I'm a good typer. I don't need to do the training." And they're like, "No. Training is obligatory. It means you have no choice. You must do it." In the army, in many countries, it is obligatory to serve in the army, to go into the army. Okay, so if it's obligatory, it means you must do it. Okay, no choices. Mandatory. Okay, mandatory, required, must. You must do it. Okay, this is all has the same meaning. Plumb. Plumb has a lot of meanings. Okay, plumb. If you want to know how deep an ocean is, you put a line into it. Okay, and you're plumbing the water. Okay, you're looking to see how deep is the water. If you say that fish plumbs the lake, here it will mean that it swims at the bottom. Okay, but the word plumb is not just fish and lakes and all this kind of stuff. It can also mean like if you want to see the table is flat. You have a machine and you can put it on there. And you go, oh, it's flat. Okay, but if you want to see if this wall, not my whiteboard, but if this wall is up and down, there's another machine you can look at. Sometimes it's the same machine. And you can see, oh, the wall is up and down, straight up and down. Okay? Okay, and we say, oh, the wall is plumb. My arm is not. But we say the wall is plumb. The table is flat, the wall is plumb. It means straight up and down. Okay? Straight up and down. Plumb. Good. And there's another plumb too. It's more abstract meaning. Okay, and plumb can also mean like something is really examining something clearly. Okay, so maybe if you go to a psychologist and they ask questions about your life and your childhood, we'll say, oh, my meeting with the psychologist plumbed my childhood. It means we looked at it very, very carefully and very, very seriously. Okay, plumbed. Or maybe I write a poem, and we'll say this poem plumbs the bottom of Darrell's soul. It means it looks at the character of Darrell. Okay, so plumbs things. Okay, examines very closely. So the word plumb is super hard, and on the test you have to know this word. Okay, all the definitions. It's hard. Okay, vagabond. 3 more words. Okay, a vagabond is a homeless person. Okay, but just not specifically. If there's a homeless person who lives here and they sleep there every day, we don't usually say vagabond. Vagabond is a homeless person that moves from all these places, here, there, everywhere. Okay, that's a vagabond. Maybe 1 week they sleep here, 1 week they sleep there. Maybe they're looking for work. Maybe they're just looking for food. Maybe they're looking for a good place to sleep. These are vagabonds. Okay. In the Depression in America, in the 1930s, there was lots of vagabonds. People going from city to city. They'll go on a train, and then a train. Then they'll go from city to city looking for work. Okay, these are vagabonds. Visage means your face. Okay, it's a fancy word. It means your face. That's it. Sometimes words are just hard meaning. Okay, or easy meaning, but they're hard word. Okay, so visage means face. So you can say Darrell's visage is great. Or not. You can say the opposite too. Anyways, last word. Last word is wheedle. Wheedle, okay? Wheedle, it's a negative word, okay? So if I go to your house, maybe it's 5 o'clock, 5:30, and then maybe I just want to pick up a book. Hey, do you have my book? And I have my book, and I'm like, ooh, things smell good. Oh, I'm a little bit hungry. I haven't had lunch today. And then all of a sudden you will say, oh, come eat, come eat. I wheedled a free meal, okay? I was kind of tricky, and then I got a free meal from something, okay? It's kind of a negative word. It's definitely negative, okay? Yeah. Maybe on a test, you're like, teacher, what's this one? Come on, it's an easy one. You're trying to you want me to give you the answer, okay? You're trying to wheedle the answer. Okay? Okay, I like these videos to be 20 minutes. This is 21 minutes, so I hope you learned something. If you need help, let me know. You can write it in the comment box. Do your best learning these words, okay? Lesson 1, book 9, okay? Do your best. You're a good student. I already know that. Bye-bye.